I'm Will's Element with Newmark Grub Knight Frank. Today, we're interviewing Rick Brikmeyer, who started Strategic Diagnostics and CD Diagnostics, and also is a leading partner with Leading Edge Ventures.
So if you ask me about where we see our growth and where is CD Diagnostics going, last fall our board made the decision that rather than work with one or two corporate partners, that we would expand the number of corporate partners that we had. We have been a leader in infection, first in the paraprosthetic joint infection, then in septic arthritis, which is a native infection. But a lot of the information that we have learned in the lab and have patents on can be applied to things like spinal meningitis, sepsis, which are major problems here in the United States. Because of that, we're looking to partner with other organizations, and we've talked with companies like the Gates Foundation, many of the leading hospitals, many of the large medical diagnostic companies that are all showing interest in our products. Because of that, the board has said, well, gee, it's time to branch out of orthopedics and start really focusing on many different types of things. Now, of course, our orthopedic partners aren't really fond about this decision that the board made and are scampering to figure out what they can do about it. But that is where we have elected to go. Running a public company is, I think a lot of it is just good practice. So, you know, a lot of people say, oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, we can't do this, we can't do that, and it's so difficult. I didn't find running a public company that difficult, but a lot of the appropriate checks and balances we already had in place. You know, we talked earlier about the need to have really good advisors. So we always have had a law firm that knows how to deal with public documents. We've always had our financials audited, and those things are just good business practice. I enjoy putting together a pretty detailed board report and having a board that really scrutinizes what I do, because it ensures that I am doing the right thing. If I can't convince 7 people in my board room that I'm doing the right thing, then there's something wrong with that. So for me, running a public company was all good practice. And our company now is private, but much of what a public company requires, we do today. I don't think you've heard any forward-looking statements from me, any solicitations, and we're private, but they're just good practices. The one thing about being a public company that is difficult, especially like SDI was, where we were a very small public company that had very volatile stock, is I love the days when our stock went from 2 to 10 and I was the best guy on the earth. But the days when the stock went from 10 to 2 and grandma called me or grandpa called me and said, hey, how come all my life savings are gone? Those are tough days. So I surely don't miss that aspect of it.